Are back, episode 29. Let me put my headset on here. Maybe I probably should have done that before I started, but hey, you guys know me. I'm pretty, just kind of go with the flow type of dude.
So, where we left off last time, we were trying to... Let me adjust this, whole volume thing we've got going on. The music's just a little bit too triumphant, you know what I mean? So, where we left off last time was, we were, trying to finish up all of the, what am I trying to say here? We were trying to finish up all the side quests that we could, the bounties, such and such and such and such, right? Also trying to finish out some of the PlayStation trophy rewards and such along the way. We were also kind of playing around a little bit with the icon powers and the abilities. We were trying to decide, you know, if we paired up, say, this satellite, which, you know, it attacks these guys based on me using magic on them. Now, some magic most magic, I guess you would think, is confined to the triangle button or whatever your magical attack button is. However, I would assume that any other ability, right, is also considered magic. I would think. So it doesn't really show it here. It literally just shows him, you know, using his, you know, that's it. It just shows his, you know, anytime he uses his magic. Cause see, yeah, he's using a sword. In the beginning here, you just see magic, magic, magic. Now, so like right here, magic, you know, magic, magic. And then he'll go sword, sword, magic combo, sword, sword, magic combo, sword, sword, magic combo. That's what's happening right there. He's hitting triangle in between. Also, perfect dodges can charge, you know, have a charged magical shot. So we were thinking maybe if we put satellite and then, you know, put out a lightning rod like this, and then started attacking the lightning rod, it would be quicker. You know, the little satellite might go nuts. But I don't know. But we'll have to wait to try all that out. As of right now, we are down to 700 ability points, and what we were trying to do is we wanted to max this out, which we did end up doing, which did not fulfill my expectations on damage. I was hoping that it was going to be a maxed out damage star, and it is not. This one here is mastered as well, and I was hoping it would be one, and it is not. So what do we do? Maybe we upgrade this. What's this gonna do? Doesn't give us a star. We got another 1,000. No. Let's see here. If we reset here. Yeah, nah, it's just gonna give us a different, you know, larger area of effect, which is fine. But you know, pile driver compared to a thunderstorm or a judgment bolt, I don't think it really compares. Well, I don't know, man. Pile drivers got more break. This one's just better at distance, but anyways, all right. So where we're at, guys, is looks like we're gonna have to continue with the main story. I don't believe we have anything else left that we can do. Other than like hunting bounties, and I think we're gonna come across, you know, we're gonna come across these anyways, I believe. So, I mean, we can take a look. Let's view the hunt board and see what we've got going on. Maybe at least the stuff that is in the creatures we want to. Okay, ooh, this is in Delmechia. It has no description of the beast. 20,000. And what are we talking about here? Dalmatia, the Velkoi Desert. Among the Republic Marine reports, small caravans being hit by a black boulder. Okay, so the Velkoi Desert in Dalmatia. Let's take a look at the map and see exactly what we're talking about. Right here, this is the Velkoi. Now, does it say if it's in the northern, southern, or it doesn't? I don't think. Let me look back at the map. See, it just says the Velkoi. I just don't know. What else could be? I wonder what else we can find in Dalmatia that says it's in the Soul Stingers. This one's in Dalmatia. That location we don't know. This one is in Dalmatia. A lot of these, quite a few in Dalmatia. I mean, we might go ahead and give the pack south to Bar. We might go ahead and give it a chance before we continue on, and we'll give it a little exploration. Let's just try that. How about that? So what it wants us to do is go here to the ironworks, and let's see. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that, and then once we open this whole area, then I can look through there easier for the bounties. That's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for whoever's watching live. I always appreciate it. It really, I think it helps my analytics a little bit. And I'm still not in a position where I get paid or anything to, to cast and everything. But, dreams are dreams, and maybe eventually I will have enough hours.
Am I right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
That's right,
and the
let's
world's
go.
never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Now, that's the daughter of Sid, who inspired everybody to break free, and Clive kind of took Sid's name in memory, because, so some people call Clive, Sid,
from southern lands.
because he kind of took up his mantle,
Which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must. The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
I love how they cuss, with English, accents and stuff. Oh, is it fight time? It's about to be fight time! Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta pause for the cause, because it's gonna be fight time, and I just broke up some, some special tobacco, and I'm gonna enjoy my special tobacco real quick, before we jump into this fight scene here, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna be one, and I'm pretty excited about it, so... Alright.
Here they come!
It needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind you? I'll have you know earthbreaking here. One sunset into the heart of every man in the cliffs. About that offer, Nerv? How are we doing, mate? I thought you said that ship was fast. I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called hard.
Don't let the coppers, you curs! We don't pay and I'll stand if I'm going first.
Yep, we'll give him a judgment bolt, just let it keep eating him up. Boom, Flames of Rebirth. We're gonna switch right here, give him some Garuda at the end. And a lightning charge. Boom, done. So at least for that part, there was no real boss there. Let's just be honest. He wasn't nothing. And now, the first playthrough of this game is really supposed to be just a learning. Really get playing through the next time you play. At least you can go through just the main quest. You can pick the main quest, so you can fight the big bosses on a harder kind of tier. Because I've died a couple times here and there, but it's been for silly reasons. It wasn't because I was really trying, It was very silly reasons. Okay, I thought I killed this guy.
But I thought he was...
Confound it. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Correct. Oh, man.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Nope, not really. Alright, so
Another round.
we're gonna need that right off the bat.
My boy, there was a time people called me the executioner.
We need that Garuda win right off the bat,
No matter.
if we can.
Roll, all the same. Mate, new plan. You leave, we follow.
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
Alright, let's go. Let's get it on.
Engine's dead slow ahead!
Alright, I need to lock on.
Tis not blood that runs through a maiden's veins.
Oh yeah, he just helped me. Nice.
But they will be still.
Like ice before a bushman's attack. Good thing I brought one.
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
There we go. Now I can get on the outside here.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Whoa!
In your own time, Clyde!
And there we go.
Right, run for it.
Go. Uncle, get out of there, Uncle. Go, Uncle. All right, we got brother, uncle, and friend, and dog. Oh, yeah.
Now, mate.
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want? That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
It's funny because, like,
you,
I was gonna say, when's he gonna talk to Josh? That's his nephew
I shall do
too.
my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my
Now
back.
remember, Josh is the younger brother, but Josh is actually the crown prince. He's the one that's supposed to be king or duke or whatever of his realm. And for some reason, I feel like it's going to come up later that someone's going to try to make it a problem between them. Even though he doesn't really, Clive, the oldest, says, you know, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want the crown. He believes it is Joshua's. Anyways, at this point at least.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Rigor of mercy.
Now, if you guys remember, this was Baphomet, however you want to say it. He was the big dragon guy, the prince that I defeated. I did not kill him, but I defeated him and took his power, basically. But he was tricked and deceived, and he, we kind of feel bad for him. He's actually a noble guy at heart. We feel for him.
My lord.
Uh-oh. So now we're sailing, are we? So I'm right here, and I need to, with the blessed mild currents. Alright, let's go. Now, my secret hideout better be safe because that's where we just were. So maybe it's not.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a what do they call that? Walladian ship. Oh, it is. There he is. There's the king.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of
Or
consciousness
Odin,
which
I
joins
guess you
them
could
can
call.
never
That's who his
move
power
to the
is
same fate.
Odin.
Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
This is looking bad. I am not trying to play with this man. This man is dangerous, I can promise you that. It's like they're letting me do this stuff, you know?
Bloody hell! Gotta stop it!
Apologies, guys. You have to give me 1 second here to get ready.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Well, I think I got most of them.
That's better. I need to hurry.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh, we'll see if I can remember how to use the Phoenix, guys. I forget. I know L1 and circle will lock onto multiple things. Pretty sure R1 is evade like normal. So that blade looks like you can't block it. Oh no, we're gonna sink in the hole it made. Holy shit. He don't care about his own people. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm still on board that. But yeah. How could it stay up like that though?
I think so. But to where?
Oh shit, here we go. And I'm not prepared for this. I didn't bring any healing potions, nothing.
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Not that is, but suffering. You must embrace face the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive.
Yeah, I got no potions. I am not ready for this. It's all good though. We'll see what we can do.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you've grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway, there are other means of persuasion like might. Good. I failed. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your chains. Thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
See, your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name.
We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice. What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God. No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic? Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
So I'm assuming I was not supposed to win that fight, like regardless. So it's a good thing I came in with like no health stuff. I could have swore I bought some too, but I'm starting to think that they took it from me because they didn't want me to drag it out or waste my stuff, because I'm pretty sure that I did buy stuff. But
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so low. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure?
so I think she's like gonna give her, because she's an icon too. So I think she's gonna give like her power. Damn, he didn't hesitate.
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Yo, he sucked her up like it was Southern Comfort, bro.
I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
You know, they're making it a little too sexual though, because like he kind of just like ripped the power out of everybody else. This is like he's like fucking the power out of her, you know?
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
I got peppers to numb your tongue.
Welcome, welcome. An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
So I think I was right. They took all my potions from me and stuff. So I think you're meant to die in there, you know? For sure. Because I'm going to go to my items now. Strength, high potion, regular potion, and then that's about right. Now you got the elixir, which can restore all HP. Which, to be honest, if we're gonna go after, like, which we're not yet, but if we're gonna go after some people, that would be the way to do it. Like a real mission, but we're doing side missions as of right now. I feel like we need to get stronger, that's no doubt, because, like, dude, he hands me my ass every time. There's, like, no doubt. I mean, I know that that's part of the story so far, but, like, he legit hands me my ass.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold. A foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you, for your service, and unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty, well?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been forced from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbrec.
These creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbrec is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Sabine.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Just your opinion, I wondered what you thought.
Not much. None of it. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. And now he's trying... If the day.
And what can I do for you?
I've been hearing...
Enough going around acting like he owns the place, and with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still just need his eminence to sod off back...
I heard the dame got an eye concert with the Meadows.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude... We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my work. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I left everything. As long as you remain, the Vale will see to your needs.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the traders might not like having the screws put on them. But if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this. Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Were you able to speak with...
I was.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe. I, for my part, shall continue, but I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep me...
Giselle greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Lord, what brings you...
A delivery.
These are Gizal green seeds.